Anyone who is at all familiar with the self-improvement YouTube space knows about the user Hamza. He's been giving advice to young men about how to improve their mental and physical health for years now, something like 3 or 4 years at this point. Now, I don't agree with everything he said in his videos, but they definitely are a net positive for all young men out there who kind of feel lost these days. He tells men how to pick up good habits, have better social interaction with women, and even gives really good advice on the gym and diet. So, why am I bringing this up? Well, Hamza's most recent post, he was talking about halting his content production, saying that his uploads will be far less frequent. I'll leave the link in the description. He explains the situation way better than I could. He essentially says that he has fulfilled his purpose when it comes to his YouTube channel and his community of young men trying to better themselves. Now, purpose was always something that Hamza always talked about on his channel, and telling other men to go and find their purpose, because it is a huge driving force to your own success in life. He then goes on to say that he doesn't want his videos to be repetitive or rewordings of the same topic over and over again. And in all honesty, I definitely have been noticing the repetitiveness of his videos. He can only make so many videos of how men could talk to women or interact with women so many times before it just becomes very repetitive. And I'm sure he's read a lot of comments and a lot of criticisms about that, which may or may not have had a hand in him pursuing something other than YouTube. He says that his main focus moving forward will be training fighting, or MMA, which he's talked about through numerous of his videos, which does make sense. He also explains that he will continue to make videos again at some point, but it's going to be a lot longer in between each video, because he wants it to be more unique and a lot more thought out so that it can help more and more people instead of rehashing the same talking points over and over again. Now, this video really hit everyone by surprise, especially those who follow him closely, like I kind of used to do. And the timing of this couldn't really be any more perfect, because I myself have been trying to distance myself from the whole self-improvement space, and I wanted to focus on other things instead of being in my own little world, focusing on habits and bettering myself in every little tiny way possible. I mentioned in my last video towards the end that I wanted to change up my content to more gaming related videos. It's things like playthroughs of new games, playthroughs of old games that I've never played before, even self-imposed challenges in those games. But I think I'll take Hamza's approach when it comes to videos like these, being less frequent but way more in depth. I think a lot of people have gone through something similar to this, feeling as though they have fulfilled their purpose and are ready to move on to something completely different. Someone's purpose in life is very rarely one single thing. It morphs and changes, and you move on to pursue something different for a while, then maybe you return back to that original purpose. The hardest part, however, is the initial feeling of having to let go of something you've worked so hard on, and maybe something you've worked on for years, perfected it, and even completed it, and you just don't derive as much pleasure or happiness from it anymore, and your interests just drift off into other things like it naturally does. That's when you know it's time to move on and find something way more meaningful, at least for the time being. Because it's never a good idea to stay with something that you don't fully enjoy. You will grow to hate it, and the likelihood of you returning to it will be far less. I do really like making videos like these, but I think taking more time to give more helpful advice or speaking on something that I'm passionate about while making other content would be much more beneficial for everyone. Hamza and his videos will definitely be missed. They've helped so many people and created such a large community of young men trying to help themselves. Me included, I used to be in a very, very low place, and Hamza's videos really gave me that initial spark to try to improve my life in every way I possibly could. And now I think I'm at a place where I'm a lot more comfortable, and I think I'm able to move on to something different Hamza was actually the person that inspired this entire YouTube channel and got me to post more consistently about stuff like self-improvement. But I began to see a lot of the same issues that Hamza is dealing with right now, which is running out of things to talk about. And I don't want to have to keep repeating myself and rehashing and rewording the same things over and over again for each video. If I do want to make videos like these, I want them to be a lot more thought out. I want them to actually benefit people and be videos that I'm proud to make. So I think Hamza will definitely be missed, especially by his community. But I'm sure when he does return, and he has said that he will, it'll be a lot more different, and I'm sure the video quality will be a lot better. So that's something to look forward to, at least. And I think that's all I've got for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out the links in the description. I've got new content for you guys coming soon, and I'll see you then.